everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I know this is a video about gymnastics and I am kind of like dressed up, but I figured competition season is coming up and a lot of girls, either they don't have their skills, they're freaking out, they're really stressed, scared about new skills, and they just need some advice. So this video is going to be 5 steps on how to get rid of your fear with either gymnastics or cheerleading or dance or anything that's like physical that needs to be solved, like a physical sport. Now, people don't really realize how like gymnastics can be really mental. It's a mental game. I'm such a mental case when it comes to gymnastics. I'll have to do certain tumbling passes in certain corners, and this mat has to be straight, the board has to be straight, like everything has to be precise. Now, that's typical of gymnasts because it's very mental. If you're not thinking, you're going to get hurt in gymnastics. So either you're working on a skill or you already have a skill and then all of a sudden you get scared. That happens to me so much. I'm actually currently scared of my flyaway, and I've had my flyaway for over 4 years now, and all of a sudden I just got scared of doing it. So here are my 5 tips of getting over your gymnastics fear. Tip number 1, you are not allowed to do your skill for a week, or you're not allowed to think about your skill for a week. Now, I know this will be very difficult, especially if you're at the gym, but maybe this will help you relax, give you a mental break. If you have breakdowns when you're trying to do your skill, you start crying, this break, this 1 week, will make you think about how much you want it. The only thing you're allowed to think is positive thoughts about the skill. And that can be difficult, I know, trust me. But try to think positive thoughts. And then a week later, you need to tell your coach why you want the skill, why you want to push yourself. And if you can't think of a reason why, I'm sure there's either an alternative to that skill that you could do, like instead of like a backwards flyaway, I could do a forwards one, but then again, that'd be so much more work. So I just need to work through my fear. So in that case, you need that week off. You need to think about why you want that skill, why you need that skill to succeed, and what level you're in. Tip number 2. So if that isn't working, or you've already passed that step and you still need something more, it would be to sing your favorite song in your head. Now for me, I like Give It To You or Give It To Me from Robin Thicke. His music gets me going, like something upbeat gets me going. The thing is with this is that you are distracting yourself from those negative thoughts, you know, like the thoughts that are like, yo, you're not going to do it, you're going to fall, you're going to get hurt. You're listening to the music in the background. You could have it play in the background or have it going through your head, or both. Both would be the best. But if you are singing that song, you're distracted, and especially if you already have the skill, like, I don't know, like your back handspring on beam. Like if you already have it and you just need a song to motivate you. This one girl actually used Blurred Lines because it kept saying like, I know you want it. And it makes sense because like you want the skill. So she'd put up her arms, she'd be like, I know you want it, and then she would go. So singing definitely helps you get through your skill. Tip number 3 would be to backtrack. Now, you could either do a bunch of drills working up to your skill, like let's say you had your souk on vault and now you're scared of it. So you could always backtrack onto the things that you did to get that skill, kind of like relearning, kind of like in the beginning of the year with like your classes, you go back and relearn what you already learned, but it's just refreshing your mind, refreshing how it feels, and then you'll feel more comfortable building upon it. I use that all the time with my flyaway. I'll do the simple like tap swings, fall my back. Like I know how to do it, but if I'm just doing the drill, I'll feel a lot better when I'm actually. Tip number 4 would be to, if you do the skill, maybe I don't always like to focus on food, but if you haven't had frozen yogurt for a while, like be like, if I get the skill, I get frozen yogurt, or if I get this skill, I don't know, like just something that you like that would feel rewarding. If I get this skill, I'll get a t-shirt that I've been wanting for a while. just anything really. And bribing is not the best, but some people it works. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, if I don't get the skill, then I'm not going out shopping tonight or something like that. Just another motivator, and not to get you too emotionally upset while doing it, like, oh, if I don't get the skill, it's the end of the world, I'm not going to compete, I'm not going to move up, all these thoughts are going in your head, and you're going to explode. So you gotta just think of positive things to look forward to, and then it will keep you in a positive mood. Tip number 5 is our very last tip, and mine would be adding pressure. Now, if you have your coach watching you do the skill, trying to get you through it, and it's not enough pressure, have your parents come in, have your teammates all watch you and clap. Clapping helps because you'll feel like you're at a meet and it'll give you adrenaline. You're like, I need to do this. You could set up like you're practicing it like you're actually competing it. So just like salute to a friend and then go on with your routine as if you're in a meet. If you're in a meet, you'd probably throw that skill, and if you're not, sometimes, like, I know if my friend's doing this, I'll just yell out the deduction for not doing it. They'll like put their hands up and they're like, nope, they're not gonna go. It's usually for a back handspring. I'm like, oh, 5/10 off, oh, 2/10 off, you're missing a requirement. And that sounds mean. I know it does. But it is a coaching technique and it can help. Especially for me, like, I do so much better under pressure. If I'm at a meet, I'll throw all my skills, I don't care. But if I'm at practice and I'm not getting that extra pressure, it's going to be a lot harder. So that's basically what I do for like getting that extra pressure, extra support. That really helps. And if you guys already have too much pressure, then try those other ones. Maybe those ones might help you out as well. So that's basically my 5 tips on how to get over your gymnastics fear. I know it's a long process if you're going to do all 5, but trust me, it'll be worth it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. It's just all about figuring out what's going to work for you, what's going to help you get through this, and move on into your gymnastics career. And if you guys have any more comments down below about how you guys get over your fear, you can definitely help each other out, which would be really nice. So, see you later.